Mouvement patriotique pour la sauvegarde et la restauration.
In Western Central Africa, the sight of soldiers on state television announcing a takeover has become an all too familiar trend. In the past 5 years or so alone, there have been as many as 8. Mali, Chad, Guinea, Sudan, Burkina Faso, Niger, Gabon and Guinea-Bissau all come before a failed one in Benin. Analysts say the causes are not so easily explained, but above all, they boil down to a massive failure of the civilian leaders to do their job.
When these juntas come to power, look at Gabon, look at Burkina Faso, look at Mali, Niger. When these juntas take power, you see that there is euphoria. You see the people celebrate across major towns and cities in these respective countries. It tells you how the joy with which they use to welcome this junta. It will tell you that they have been disgruntled with the civilian rule. They have not been able to live up to their promises.
Many of the affected countries faced terrible economic problems, such as high cost of living, widespread poverty, and crumbling public services. But for the coup leaders, they have recognized one issue in particular to justify and sustain their takeovers.
The lack of the state to meet the need of the young people is one of the key reasons, and is one of the reasons that the military people are using to perpetrate coups in the region.
Insecurity is another issue which the coup leaders use. People in the countries of the Sahel region, for instance, are fed up with the growing violence perpetuated by armed extremist groups and the government's inability to stop them.
What we have seen across, some of the countries that have experienced, coups recently, is the fact that they've justified it by saying that the governments in power, the democratically elected governments in quotation, some of them, are unable to deal with the insecurity, and some of them are accused of actually propagating that.
The fragility of democratic institutions is also said to have played a crucial role. Attempts by long-serving leaders to bypass term limits, as seen in Guinea and Gabon, have been cited as a direct trigger for military intervention. Analysts say unless democracy delivers governance, economic opportunity and security to its people, the allure of military power will continue to undermine hard-won constitutional order and plunge the continent into deeper cycles of instability. Daniel Arab Moy, CGTN.